do 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 do. Alright, so it says it is live. I also have a blanket because it's cold. It is very, very cold. I could have brought like a cool. I did not. Also, I have cute little chow earring. Let me pull it out so you can actually see it. I got this. Hi, Diamond. I am showing. I have a bunch of Sonic merch that I'm going to be showing off in a second. But for now, I have this cute little shadow earring. Shadow chow earring. It's the one I bought from TBN Trinkets at Charlie's Collectible Show. I think I put their business card in the Discord the other day. Like when I bought them like several days ago. Weeks ago. But I got a bunch of Sonic merch, so it is very, very cold over here. So cold that my job said, hey, you're not coming into work because we don't know if we're going to have ice or anything on the roads because of the winter storm and whatever. Right there, so adorable. But my job said, I don't know if we're going to have, like, with all the winter storm stuff that's happening over here. Like, it was 20-something degrees when I woke up. So my job yesterday, they sent a mass email, said, we're not going to work. Stay home. And so we essentially got a day off work today, which was nice. So hubby and I, we went out. I was gonna go to Mammy's Kitchen, which is a biscuit restaurant. We have two different ones. We have an Y and an IE. IE is open on the weekend, so IE is the one I normally go to, and they are fantastic. The Mammy's with a Y is only open Monday for Friday, and I'm like, okay, well, we're off Monday. It's past 10. They might be open. They were not open because, like, the winter warming was from, like, until 10. Right? Yeah. My job did the same. So that's good. But Mammy's with a Y, they were not open. And so we went and we got there's several of these Michoacanas. They're called Michoacanas, but they're all different. They all have their own like different kind of like logo. They're all owned by different people. They're not all related. But they tend to each have like the specific kind of aqua fresca drinks and some baked goods and lollipops and like ice cream pops with like strawberries or Oreos in them. So we went there, we got a drink, we walked around Target because the Chinese restaurant, hubby wanted Chinese food. They like had just opened by the time we had gotten our drink. Is your second job later in the evening? Because hopefully over here, so for this area of Georgia, our winter storm freeze warning was until 10 a.m. today. So the way they did it is because like I have to come in at 6:30 in the morning. They just didn't have any of us come in, which is good. I do know Cassy's husband also starts a new job or is supposed to start a new job this week. They didn't come in this today. And I know he works night shifts. So they told him not to come in, and so he's starting tomorrow. So he starts tomorrow, and then I'll. All right, yeah. So you'll be there for a while. Yeah, so that's after the freeze warning for Georgia, but yours stayed over, so I don't know what all is up with that. But we've got Sonic merch to open, and not just Sonic merch. So I have this one. I've had him for a while. But let me show you. I'm very excited. First things first, it's Valentine's Day. and they had this adorable Amy. I love Miniso! I saw you were working at, like, the box lunch. I wasn't aware you were working at Miniso. I love Miniso. Miniso gets so much of my money, and I have stuff I bought from Miniso. I'll open that first so you can see it. But I got this Amy. You can sit here next to Bronco. I've got Jet today. Right here. We don't want him fucking in. And we got 2 of these guys. Reddit had some codes for these to tell me which one was in them. So I should have Eggman and Tails. I should have Eggman and Tails. I might not. We're hoping. Guys, right here. Right. I got Trip. I saw someone selling her at Charlie's Collectible Show for like $20. So I saw her at the Target today and I bought her. They also had a big Flicky. It was pretty much a fat penguin for the Sonic series. I didn't buy it, but I saw him for sale. Diamond, how much do you like Amy Rose and or Wonder Woman? I know my sister is obsessed with Wonder Woman, and my sister's favorite Sonic character was Amy briefly. It is currently Shadow. But I have Amy. This was the only Amy my Target had when I went. She goes fast. She's hella popular. Shadow had like a gajillion different Batmans. I also found this Kirby. Pretty sure I got it from Miniso. Yeah, that's fair. And if you're not working, you're not getting those benefits. I also have big old Tails. He was also the only one there. Amy and Tails were the only 2 of their kind at the Target today. So I got them. I snatched them so fast. Tails in here. Alright. Yeah, but Miniso, I love Miniso. I go there so often. And a lot of times I'll forget I have points. So every once in a while, he's like, oh, sweetie, have him use, like, the points you want. So I pretty much got, like, an item essentially for free one day. And it was a Kirby item. Yeah, those 2. So Sonic and DC Comics. So IDW Sonic Comics and DC Comics, they had a crossover last year in March. And we're getting merch for them now. So in that crossover, it was like a 3 to 4 issues kind of like mini series. It was mostly, I think, written by the IDW staff. But it's still amazing that IDW Comics, Sonic the Hedgehog, and DC Comics came together to do a collab. We don't often get that nowadays. So I'm very happy about it. And now we're getting, like, more merch, which was expected. They said last year the comic would come out in March, and then we would see a trickle out of merch. So now we have merch. And so, like, we had big figures of Sonic as Flash, and Shadow as Batman, and Silver as Green Lantern. They were sold in a big pack with one of the villains from DC. It doesn't matter. But we're getting more of their merch out. But I'm gonna go through my pairing up Miniso bag because I have Kirby stuff. So we'll open the Kirby stuff first. Because I really like the stuff from at Miniso, and they have a lot of Kirby merch, and I am obsessed with Kirby. I like Kirby. It makes me happy. We'll start with this one. This is a Care Bears stationery. Do I have... Okay, I have my scissors in here. I have my rolly pin. Because, like, I grew up... I don't know if I've told you or if I've ever mentioned it on any of the live streams. I grew up watching the 70s Batman. And then I watched Smallville with my mom, which was pretty much young Superman. And then I watched Justice League on Cartoon Network, which is why when the first Green Lantern movie came out, I was very confused as to why it was a white man and not a black man, and I was upset and offended. And a lot of my classmates in college had to explain the original Green Lantern was a white man. And I'm like, that's cool, but it would still be nice if you would cover the black one. We don't have to start with the very, very first one. He's not that great, apparently. But I do feel bad for Ryan Reynolds, but I like that Ryan Reynolds pokes jokes at it. Okay, so, oh, there are stickers in here. So, the stationery set kind of slides out of this. Do you know the Care Bears? I don't know if you know the Care Bears, but we'll go over them really quick. This is Share Bear. This is Cheer. This is Grumpy. Grumpy Bear is my favorite. Yeah, so that's him full. And it just seems to be these three on here. Yeah, it's just those three. Which happens. Sometimes it's just those three. So, just kind of slides into that. Very cute and decorated. We have this pink box. A little... Oh, it has a clasp. So we've got Share, Grumpy, and Cheer on our tabs. Oh, the paper is pretty. I'll have to change the webcam and where it's facing. Yeah, I had a feeling. I was hoping you watch Pokemon, which was a shame. I got a notice that said it disconnected and it reconnected, so let me know if you're still there. We have... Hold on. Let me fix... I have to adjust this because this one doesn't autofocus. Shit. So we got Cheer and Grumpy with hats on a bicycle. We've got a rainbow punching themselves to make a full rainbow. Because Care Bears was all about, like, caring and giving and being good friends to people. A boombox that's giving hearts. It's pretty much all the things that were on, like, that other one. Love all, which is a beautiful message. It says share love. I'll invert it in editing later. Yeah, OBS disconnected. It should hopefully fix itself soon-ish, or just, like, leave and come back. Sometimes that's what's needed. We've got a cute little star on a skateboard. And then we've got a heart being vomited out from a whatever you call that. Megaphone, that's the word. Yeah, but Care Bears was a show. It was all about caring and giving and communicating your feelings and helping your friends. It started out as a greeting card character, much like Strawberry Shortcake, and then the world expanded and they made a cartoon to essentially sell things to children. So this is a really shiny. We have this little Funshine. So this is the only side part where you're going to see Funshine. This is Funshine Bear. Fun fact, Funshine is trans. Not officially. Funshine was originally a female Care Bear, and then at some point, Funshine was changed into a male. So many of us in the Care Bears community consider Funshine to be a trans Care Bear. And I don't know if Funshine is the first one, but they're the main one I remember. But the papers here, so these are really thick stock papers. This is the divider. So we got some of the stickers. You can write here. But the papers here are really nice. I like how the lines, they're thick. Oh dear. The mic's on. It says it's reading. Properties. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says it's picking up. Is the volume on your side? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a purple gel pen. Okay, so the paper standards and oh my god, I could add more paper to this. I could add more paper because it opens up like a binder. Ah! What did you do? Do. Okay. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab my phone, go to my own YouTube channel, and I'm gonna click on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's got me. Grab my phone. There's a delay. YouTube channel. The sound is there. I have sound playing on my phone. It's really quiet when I'm not talking. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I hit the mute button. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, I'll see you in a little bit. I didn't realize when I moved my mic it muted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see. So I know it is playing. But I'll wait for you to get back. I'm gonna continue onward. There's a looky back option, making sure that it's not muted still. But we got cute, adorable pages. We've got Grumpy, so he's where the punching comes from. He's got a diamond, stars, he's got a peace sign. because Grumpy is awesome. So the colors between here and here, they are faded. But that's because this is a kind of like laminated, really nice cardstock versus like regular printer paper. And then we've got Cheer Bear. And I get why we did these two. I kind of wish one was Funshine. And then the last one. They've got this very sparkly, heart-shaped diamond patterning. What it looks like. But I like that you can unclip it here and essentially add more paper. I like that you can add more paper to it. That is awesome to me. So I'm gonna close this. Actually, no, I need to sign this. Just sign this. That's always important, you know. Signing into your journals. And does not write well on the cardstock, and that is fine. And thus my name written in here, as well as the date in Chinese, as I vaguely remember how to write it from my Chinese class back in 2009. Ooh, so far. So long ago. I do like that you can flip it closed. And we got some stickers that I'm going to put in my little sticker drawer. I might take these stickers to other conventions and give them to people if I don't put them on anything, but for now they're going to go in the sticker. I have a new notebook! I also have this. This is great. We have a tube currently in my husband's fanny pack. I also have a $15 hot cash for hot topic. My bag. So while we wait for Diamond, I've got this little cute dark chow, and I've got like a little kind of like area in my house next to my printer where I have chaos and other chows and the chaos emeralds at. So that's where this guy's gonna go. And this was made in 2022 by Jack Specific, based off the dating of it. Here. That was pointless. Ah. Here. Got another ring. Got a couple of these like little rings running around my house. So we'll see how that goes. So his head moves and his arms move, obviously. He's very, very cute. I do like him. I love his like little mischievous grin. Great for me. I have to figure out every single time. There we go. Nope. There we go. So he's adorable. He's precious. I like him. And this is the first Dark Chow I have as a model. I'm gonna put his ring right here. And he can go over here. Oh, drop the ring. Never mind. That ring's on the floor now. Beep, beep, beep. Rearrange it every single time. He can go right up here. Protected by Bronco. That ring is. Yay! Yeah, I don't know what was up. That was weird. But I've got a. This I did buy. I know for a fact. From Miniso or Hot Topic. It could have been either. But it's the Swing Kirby. This one has different ones. So you got a Meta Knight. The box is torn. I think I got it at a discount. We've got. Let me fix this. So it'll show up a little better. So we've got Link Kirby or Sword Kirby. We've got Fire Kirby. We've got an Umbrella Waddle Dee. Waddle Dee and Kirby, I think that's Leaf Kirby. And then Kirby on the star. Oh no, that's just Kirby and Waddle Dee together. I grab my knife. But, like, the box was damaged. And I don't see this specific set. This set I've been seeing has been, the set with the Crane Kirby. Which I do have Crane Kirby. I have Crane Kirby. I've got Crane Mirror, which does need to be super glued because some parts fell off of it. And then I've got 64. I've got the 64 one, which is Kirby and Ribbon. That one was missing. There's a little hook piece that, like, Kirby hangs from, like this one, with this one. There's, like, a little hook piece, and it's missing from Kirby. And Ribbon. It just was not in the packaging. Oh, this one's packaged differently. So the other set, like, they're all separate. This one's in, like, a big plastic thing. So normally, like, I have to cut out all the pieces and put them together. This is me just breaking down my box, making my life easier. So I do like that he's just kind of already here. I can just flip this off. One, always make sure your knives are not, you know, active. Okay, how to... I've got him in a hook. Does he just hang on there? Yep. So he just kind of goes up here. Oh, no, I need to turn him around. So he goes like this. So he goes like this. He just kind of hangs and dangles and looks adorable, and I love him. I absolutely adore him. He can go right up here. Also next, the Bronco. This is Bronco, by the way. He protects everything in my house. Ah, I didn't really. Oh no, he fell off. Kirby! Have to be. There we go. Have to be very, very careful. Absolutely adorable Kirby. And got all these boxes. And Hot Topic Hot Cash, because I went to Hot Topic at some point and I got one of these guys there. But we've got these guys. I've gotten these before. The one I have is this one with all the Kirbys, and it's called Victory. You have Sleepy. Let me adjust again. I'm gonna have to constantly do this. Yeah, so I've got this one, which has original Kirby, Japanese, and American Kirby. We've got Sleepy Kirby, the Kirby's eating. I really, really want this one, which has a crystal shards and the Kirby right back at you Kirby. We've got Friends. That's Star Allies. It's called Lineup. But we have Broom and one with the Star Allies. And then we've got one with the Invincibility Lollipop, one that's dizzy, and one's just happy to be here. I'm gonna open him. Both sides. But yeah, I like these guys, but then again, I like most Kirby's. Perfectly fair. Hi, Digital Arts Creative, welcome. I'm opening Sonic merch. My friend works at Miniso, so I'm starting with the Kirby merch I have that I've gotten from there. So yeah. Oh my god, I got the stack up once. Oh, that wasn't a lollipop, it was a flower. It's called Lie Down. So, like, you can see, like, they're all three stacked up in here. And they all tend to come like this. I'll put these down. We're gonna move the camera so you guys can see. Yes, this is a fabric knife. I got it from Joann's as it was closing, and it's become my favorite pair of scissors. It's great for opening boxes. Alright, so we want them to face the flowers. Ta-da! But I hope you're doing well. It's been really, really cold. It was like 20 degrees over here. But yeah, look at them. So we have this one with the flowers, spiral, and then he's got this kind of like sucking in face. Like it's got, like he's doing this. And I like that. I have to adjust my webcam every single time because it's like a $15 one I got from Wish back in 2020. But look at him. They're cute and I love them. Yeah. I am a little bit sad I didn't get the Crystal Shards one and the one from Kirby Right Back at You. But it's fine. I have to struggle forever to find it. Luckily with these guys, so this series, whatever is on the front of the box is what you get. You do have like all these other options. I think the other one I have these two on the rainbow already with Waddle Dee and Kirby. And this one doesn't have tape. So I can just tear them. But yeah. So this is the saucer Kirby. So he's like a pirate. Oh, they put like a really nice gold here. I wasn't expecting it to be such a like a nice gold finish on the paint. That's really nice. You got all his little feetsies. I do like using the saucer when it comes to playing the games. I think I mostly used and saw saucer in it's one of the GBA games, Return to Dreamland, or the one with the broken mirror. No, I think the one with the broken mirror is Return to Dreamland. What's the other one? I don't know. Right? Right. Kirby is wonderful and I love him. Gonna go right over here. Bronco. My Dark Chow. We'll move Sonic down here. We're gonna be opening him shortly. Oh, Digital Art Creative. You weren't here earlier. We opened an adorable little Dark Chow. I like to fold down my boxes. Just makes my trash easier. Makes one flat. Next two are a set. So I either got these at the Hot Topic or the Miniso. They both sell these. My favorite metal band. So I do listen to a lot of rock, but I don't know if like the rock I listen to constitutes as metal. So my brain is like, what is specifically like a metal band? Like, I don't think Oomph is metal. Oomph is a German band. I don't think they're metal. I think they're just rock. I really like them. Crush 40 is for sure just rock. Nickelback is just rock. So I'm trying to, like, I don't think I listen to a lot of metal. I listen to a lot of rock. So my brain is like, what constitutes a metal band? You also gotta realize, like, there are genres of music, but I don't always know what goes in, like, a specific genre. Like, what genre of music is Sam Cooke? Is he R&B? Is he jazz? I don't know. Yeah. I that's cool. I'm just like, I don't know what bands that is. I can tell you, like, the rock bands I like, but I don't know if, like, the rock bands I like constitute or would be on, like, a metal list. There's heavy metal. I don't know if heavy metal is what is metal anymore. Hmm. The Nickelback I remember, there was Photograph, Animals, a couple of other ones. I have them on my PC. Yeah, these don't have tape. I don't have the tape. My husband is watching TV shows in the other room with his friend. And I'm just like, what was that? Oh, it's them. Oh, this comes in two separate pieces. I didn't. You can change them. Oh shit! I should have got the blue one. Also, this one looks more minty than it does on the box. So that's cute. That's adorable. I wasn't aware, like, they would come and you could change what cups they were in. I thought they would just be a single figure. But, like, I know I used to like Flyleaf, I think is their name. Paranor, Evanescence. I think Evanescence has a new album I heard about when I watched the Game Rewards last year. Linkin Park, Good Charlotte, Simple Plan. A lot of, like, 2000s rock bands are kind of like what I'm into. There's Sub Radio and Set It Off. They're newer rock bands, I guess you could say. I'm not sure how much newer. I think one of the guys. So when I was in high school, his name was Benji. He was a black man. He had, like, parts of his hair, different strands of his hair were dyed different colors, and I remember him wearing a rainbow beanie all the time. He was in a rock band. I was subscribed to their YouTube channel at one point. They disappeared at some point because, like, I was only at the school for, like, a couple months. All right. I don't know. Is Pod Panic? No, it can't be Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco is another rock band I like. But Panic at the Disco is when it translates to Pod. It's Skillet. Smash Mouth is rock. Uh, there's Bowling for Soup. They're also rock. My mom, when Bowling for Soup, she heard them. She was like, I used to date that guy. My mom dated a guy from Bowling for Soup for a brief period when she was younger. And that's the main thing she brings up whenever she hears them. Oh. Hmm. Hold on, I nicked myself. I'm gonna get a band-aid. I wasn't careful with my blades, and now I'm hurt. Do. They made a song Boom and Youth of the Nation and Outcast. Okay. Cool. Alright, I return! I have a bandage now. And most of my lipstick has come off. Because the main thing I do is put a little spit on it. Luckily. Lip stain. Liquid. Still feeling a little chilly in here. Blanket. Okay. I didn't realize my knife was still open when I put my hands on it. That's my bad. But we have Band-Aid. Sure. Stop. Okay, so something I didn't realize. One, it comes in its own, like, little cup. But, okay, so it can be captured on this. It's got, like, this dimpling effect all over Kirby. Like, Kirby themselves is ice cream. And to me, that is really, really cool. So I think that's really cool. I like that you can pop it in. It also means, like, you can put, like, little things in here. And, like, a little secret treasure. But he's really, really cute. And I like him. And he's this lovely, like, mint green. Here. And then we've got Waddle Dee, who is very much orange. He's got, like, a little blue star. He's very, very cute. And now that I know I can change what cup they're in, I might get more of these. There we go. I always have to adjust my camera. Also, digital arts creatives. This is Bronco. Bronco is amazing. Bronco, I had this cat. This isn't the original Bronco. The Bronco I had is pretty much the exact same cat, exact same brand. I had them since, like, I was born, essentially, until I was 16. When I was 16, my mom put him in storage, I think because we were getting evicted from the apartment we were in. That most of the time didn't have power. So, whatever. And I never got to see him again because my mom pretty much put things in storage and it never fucking came out. But I have him now. And I'm very happy. Alright, the next one is Tomy. Tomy actually is the company that's working on Concession Orchestra, if I recall. They're working on that anime, but they mostly make toys. But this is, so we got Kirby. We can have Invincible Kirby, Magalar, Sleepy Bedtime, Zelda Kirby, and which one is this one? Oh, there's a pastel version. It looks like. Very colorful. Colorful pastel, very cute. So it looks... Oh no, it's saying they're all pastel. Because I'm like, aren't they all pastel? So there's 4 different options. So we'll figure out which Kirby we have. And luckily, it's easy to tear. Oh, they wrapped it in white plastic. Which one are you? Oh, it's Magalore! Because I was like, what is this? He's upside down. Okay. Okay, he's wrapped in plastic. So he's got, like, his little factory print there. That I would, honestly, as a child, we would just write our initials here. But look at him, he's so cute. This is precious. Absolutely precious. I also have to be very, very careful because I did just cut my finger. It doesn't seem to be deep. Damn, he's screaming. Okay, yeah, okay. Something good happened in my husband's show. They're watching, it's not Physical 100, it's a different Asian, like, strength test show. I am not watching it. I'm over here watching Korean cookie show. But Magalore is adorable, and I love this little outfit, and this was, like, the main one I wanted. So I'm very, very happy that this. We've got a lot of Kirby's. Oh, I haven't shown you visual art creative. This we went to Target today. My job, because of like the winter storm that's coming through where I live, they closed a lot of places down today because it wasn't going to get. We live in the South. Anything below 40 is weird. But it was in the 20s. Like the low is projected to be like the 16s. I woke up and it was in the 20s. So they were just like, yeah, no work today. And so I gotta call a hotline tomorrow to see if I have work tomorrow. But I have to call it at 5 a.m. in the morning before I go to work. But they have this cute little Amy Squishmallow. She makes a heart. There was also a Sonic one with a crossbow. Like he was like a little adorable. Alright. So the next one is from this year. This is from 2026. I haven't seen Mephiles in the store, but I have seen this little classic Metal Sonic. However, I did see someone selling this Mephiles at Charlie's Collectibles show for like $60 almost. Like it was like $40 or $6. It was a lot. And I went, I will try to find him in the wild. But this is cute. It's a Sonic with a green emerald, 11 points of articulation. I got him specifically for the green emerald, and it says 35th anniversary because it's Sonic's 35th anniversary. And once again, Jakks Pacific makes their toys really, really easy to open. You have never struggled opening a Barbie doll and taking out all the little metal tabs, not metal, but like plastic tabs, the twisty tabs. And it's even like in Care Bears and other like Popples, I remember it had a lot of tags. Most of Christmas was spent helping our parents getting stuff out of boxes as children. And now, birthing Sonic from the plastic. Wait, are you tied down? He's tied down. I just realized your legs are tied down. Oh, I'm a little bit afraid of this knife right now because I hurt myself on it earlier. Yay, we did it. Yep. So we've got Sonic. He kind of looks like most of the Sonics I've gotten before. He can hold his emerald if he wants. However, oh no, this emerald doesn't go there. It goes here. Alright. Oh, hold on. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Yeah, so it's got the 35th anniversary on it. This emerald is not going to stay with this Sonic. This emerald is going to go with my... I have like a kind of essentially a little Master Emerald, Chaos Emerald shrine right next to my printer. Awesome, hun. Diamond, you travel safe for work. Hopefully you get to go home. I shall. I shall. We've got a lot more Sonic stuff. I'm glad I got through all the mini So Kirby stuff because I figured that would be more up your alley. But this emerald is going to go with the Master Emerald and other Chaos Emeralds that I have by my printer. Here. And then the next one will be Jet. I grabbed him first. So we went to Target today, and that's where we got him. I had that Sonic. I found him at Walmart actually last year, and it says 2026. They put him out. Are you all excited for Tikal? Tikal's gonna get bigger this year. the call is getting a figure this year. I'm very excited and I will be grabbing it. From the release, I saw that the call figure will not be out until June, but I will pre-order that bitch as soon as I find out. But Jet was at the Target today. So was this giant Pecky, this really fat penguin. I did not buy the fat penguin. Though I did see how much somebody was reselling it for at, the little mini con place I go to every so often with my husband. But yeah. But this is from last year, 2025. And it's Jet. I don't know if we'll get any of the other Babylon robes. Okay, so he's got a tie on his legs too. Oh, his thing is also tied down. Alright. One. Oh! It's got pegs on it so I can stand him on it. Yes! Ah. So I do like now that I have air gear. I've had like a little... I have 2 random Sonic swords from figures. And I've got my movie Robotnik, like the Jim Carrey movie Robotnik, sitting on it. I've also got... I'm missing one figure. I'm missing a Charmy figure for the Chaotix. So yeah, he's got little foot pegs. He can also move his arms. I'm trying to be careful with his legs. I have, like, while moving these guys, their limbs have fallen off. Okay. So his tail can swish, swish, swish. His bird feathers. And his arms. His arms go up and down and his head goes side to side. So, I'm gonna try to plop him onto here. Here we go. I like this. I might wind up putting him by my husband's desk. So I got my husband a Jet Pop, because my husband, his favorite characters are Jet the Hawk and Vector the Crocodile. Kind of fitting considering his favorite colors are, like, his favorite color is green and bright neon highlighter yellow. And what are these little shits if not green? But look at him, I think he looks great. Like him. End up straight though. Barely. He's propped up on the Waddle Dee. We'll do one of the little guys. And we'll do Trip. And then we'll get on to the Sonic DC crossover figures that I have. I'm very excited to add to my Tails shelf. Okay, so we've got there's these little, they're called Squish'ems. And you can get Sonic, Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, or Eggman. And recently, so you have blind bags of these guys. And my husband found a thing before we found these in stores, and he sent it to me, and it's like, hey, somebody figured out all the codes on the bags and which one's which. So I was able to specifically go through each and every single bag in that little box and be like, which one is Tails? And I found Tails. Because my husband and I are not a fan of gotcha, just let me get the one I want, god damn it. And so, somebody was kind enough to spend a crap ton of money, analyze the differences between these, and so I should have an Eggman and a Tails. Should. The Eggman is for my husband, so he can, like, squeeze it and rage. I'm probably gonna go give him Eggman, which should be this one. Yeah, there he is. He looks so cute, and he's egg-shaped. Ah. It smells funny. That smells funny. Why does the bag smell funny? I'm taking that bag and making my husband smell it in a minute. Okay, so it's kind of like a little twist top. He is fun to squeeze. Oh, he is fun to squeeze. Look at him. Okay, now my husband and I can squeeze Eggman. We can squeeze Dr. Eggman in rage. I love this. Oh, why does the bag smell funny? Smell it? Dude. Okay, I'm gonna go hand this to my husband and also make him smell the bag. Because this is what we do. We live at a place where we make people smell things. So I will be right back. BRB. Alright, every turn. Without anything important in my absence. One who is in the chat in here. I took the bag to hubby and he asked, why does it smell like someone farted in here? And I went, I know, I wish I knew. It smells toxic. Alright, I don't want to open the other one which should have tails in it. So we're gonna open Trip. Look at her, isn't she pretty? I don't have a Trip. And this one is from 2025. She got some spikes. Wait, don't I have spikes? Do I have spikes? Now I'm like, wait, don't I have a Trip? And now I'm like, wait a second. I fucked up. I thought I didn't have Trip. I should have got the fat penguin. I have a Trip. She is sitting on a shelf. I saw the spikes and it like triggered a memory of like, wait, don't I have Trip? I do have Trip. So I have an extra Trip now. And so what's probably going to happen with that Trip is I might take it, I will most probably take it to Sonic Expo with me with the Sonic movie Sonic pin I have and just give them away to somebody. I'm like, hey, do you like Trip or do you like movie Sonic? Here, have it. Because I'm like, I have an extra one. I don't need an extra one. So if you find me at Sonic Expo Atlanta, I will have some of my artwork on postcards and I will also be giving away figure of random extra figure I have. So enjoy that. We'll put the Trip right here. I didn't realize I had one. I didn't remember that I had one. Let's put it that way. I forgot, which means I now have so many Sonic figures that I cannot remember which ones I have. And then I'm going to have to do like what I did for my books and make a Google spreadsheet and put every single one in there with a photo of it. Alright, we'll open the Tails ones. Who made this shit? Because it smells like someone farted in the bag for Eggman. Jaws Wares. It seems to be made by Jaws Wares and Squishmallow. The visual impression created by the shape, look, feel, and texture of this product constitutes Kelly Toy Holdings LLC. Priority trade dress Squishmallows and Squishums are trademarks of Kelly Toys Holdings LLC. This is not suitable for children under 36 months. Small parts, choking hazard. Attention, remove packaging, ties, bags, and fasteners before giving the toy to a child. Retain package and any instructions for future reference as they contain important information. Product appearance and colors may vary from shown. Yep. This in several other languages. Follow instructions of use. Not suitable for children under 3 years old. Wash contact area with water after playing. The fuck? Made in Vietnam. Why does it need to be washed with water after playing? I'm so confused. Each sold separately and subject to availability. All new material. Yeah, but what material? And Jaws Wares is in Florida. You don't seem to be wherever the Scientologists are, which I think is Sweetwater. But alright. This one should have, yep, tails. He's yellow. I am very happy that it's tails. The bag also smells just like the one. Like, kind of toxic-y, farty something. It's not. But I do like that it is kind of easy. You just gotta undo the flaps. And now I have a squishy tails. I also feel like, yeah, he's gonna gather dust and stuff really quickly. So I'm gonna keep him in his little particle plasticky container. And he's gonna go on the tail shelf. For now, he'll go right here. But he will go on the tail shelf afterwards. Alright. Now, we've got the DC figures, which I adore. Look at them. These are labeled 2025, but they were not available in the store until this year. Because, like, the ones in my store that I kept finding were Sonic in silver and then a solo of Shadow. And today I saw a whole bunch of Shadows as Batman, one Flash, and then I saw it was Sonic as Flash. I saw several Shadow as Batman, and one of Knuckles as Superman. But Amy looks adorable. She's gonna go on the Shadow Amy shelf. I have a specific shelf for Shadow Amy and Silver, as they are a family. Did you have to be very, very careful? They put a lot more, like, little tags, little plastic tags on these. Alright. So now... Oh, she's got a articulation on her fingers. Right, there we go. Be birthed from plastic, Amy. Ah. Alright, come on. There we go. Got her out. Some of her skin paint, for some odd reason, is on her eye. Probably a little defect. It's cool. She stands up pretty good. Awesome. You have a great day. I just got Amy birthed from plastic in her Wonder Woman outfit. Her ease of movement is nice. They all have these little things, and I think it's because you can put them on stuff. Kind of wish like she had like a hammer or a rope of truth, but you can move her fingers with these. Awesome. You got there with some time to spare. This is, I think, the first one where Amy is frowning. Normally she's smiling. They have her in serious face. Also, this is the first time she can move here at her waistline. They don't normally. So this one's got more articulation than several of the other Sonic figures. So I like that. There we go. I like her headband. And then this one is Tails. Oh, it's got character descriptions. I didn't read them. I forgot they had like a character description right here. In the heat of battle, Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends are blasted across dimensions into the world of the Justice League. While the DC superheroes fight to save the multiverse, Sonic and friends don their costumes in an attempt to maintain order in an unfamiliar world. One for Jack. I also didn't read. That's what's on the back of Amy's. Jet says leader of the swift and notorious Babylon Rogues and self-proclaimed legendary Wind Rider. Funny that they mention it's self-proclaimed. So the Cyborg one also says the same thing. It gives the same summary as Amy's. And it's pretty much just a brief summary of what the comic book crossover series is. So, yeah. So he's got articulation on both of his tails. Which is nice. There we go. I'm gonna make sure I've got all of these. Yeah. There we go. I think I've gotten all of them. Alright, there we go. Alright. One. He looks adorable. Pop him out. I got to collect all these little plasticky tags out of my space. Ah. Alright. So this Tails looks adorable. Both of his tails can move independently of him. He's got some waist movement like Amy does. Get some fingy movement. And also, each of these move. That's cool. Each of the like little laser blast claw arms. Oh, he's got some foot movement. So he's got like a ball joint here on the back of his foot. So it allows his foot to kind of like turn and bend as well as like the joint at his knee. So it allows for more motion. So that's really cool. So the way he's built his shoulders, while they have movement, it's not as well. And likewise here because of like how the glove comes up to here. So he's doesn't have like a lot of elbow to arm movement, which is to be expected. But oh my god, look at how cute he is. Oh, I love him. I'm so excited to put him on like my tail shelf, he had to look great. I don't know where. I probably need to reorganize my tail shelf at this moment. But also look at that, like, confident smile. Though Sonic is freaking out, going, "My brother's been roboticized!" There's no Sonic is. Okay, I think I have. I opened all. I thought there was something else. I hadn't opened yet. Ah, found it. Here they are. Okay, so I found more stuff I hadn't opened yet, so we'll go ahead and open it. Because I have something else that needs to go onto the tail shelf. And damn is it cold to the touch. So it says it came out in 2024, but we just started seeing this at our local Walmart. And it's 9 from Sonic Prime. So Rusty Rose I've had for a while. I didn't bother buying Sonic, and I have the Prime Shadow because he looks great. So it says Tails 9, New York City. A loner by choice, Tails 9 has an edge to him due to years of honing his survivor instincts. So Tails 9, for like the proper name for the Prime one, is cool because a lot of people forget that Tails is a full name. When I refer to 9 and when I like tag him and stuff, I'll write Miles 9 Prower because Tails' name is Miles Tails Prower. So yeah. Love you too, hon. Here. Yeah, we got 9. He looks great. You have. Oh, he's got 2. Okay, so he's got like little plastic ties here. I can't even get to him on this side. So it is odd, like he's got a second layer of plastic around him. But also, let me birth you from plastic, please. Ah. That was odd that they put him in like that, but I think it's because like he's got all these like components. So he's got his 2 tails, which can turn. He's got each of his little 9 arms, which the little pointy tip can also twist. All right, we got some leg. Oh, a leg fell off. Luckily, it's a ball joint, so he'll pop in. So legs do not move, very articulated. Foot is kind of articulated. You've got arm, twisty twist. But yeah. I do like that his hair kind of goes up, and it kind of reminds me of the Flicky that got turned into a robot in Sonic Adventure. But I know I can use these arms as kind of like a base to have him be able to stand on his own. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that in a minute. Yeah, that'll work. So yeah, I've got like his little Doc Ock legs. Do-do-do. So I wanted to make sure. The next one. Remember when I said I already had Silver? I did. It's the same one. Silver gets to be Green Lantern. I think Green Lanterns are like the hope people, which makes sense for Silver's character. Also, they put him with, I think his name is Hal Jordan? I don't remember, but they put him with the one I remember from Justice League. I think. Looks younger than the one I remember, actually. So maybe this is a different Green Lantern. That Green Lantern looks younger than the one I remember from the Justice League television series. But he's got some... Alright. Oh, no, there's one right here. Around the head. There we go. So I should be able to hopefully pop Silver out. Aha, I did. Here. He's gonna go on the shelf next to his mama. So. Alright, so he does. His fingers move. They did make sure these were really good and articulate, so that's good. I like that on the design, like where his eyeshadows were is where like the Green Lantern mask is. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah. Also got like a little frown. He's very serious. Seems the only one smiling is Tails. Probably Sonic, but Sonic smiles for everything. Oh, I forgot I got this. So this is the Knuckles Tech Deck. I don't remember getting this one. I did. And that's cool. I don't know where I'm going to put him. Probably with the other tech decks. But look at Knuckles. Isn't he cool? I'm going to figure out how to display him. We got like a Finesse Sonic sticker. And then these stickers, they're going to go in like my little sticker drawer. Yeah. Speaking of which, what did I do with those other stickers? I'll put all my stickers there. Put them right here with my Dorothy pop. Pop it over there. Alright. Oh, I have like a little mini Metal Sonic, like classic Metal Sonic. I didn't realize I had one. Like I said, I've gotten so many of these, I don't remember which ones I've got and which ones I don't now. Hence why I have a second trip. But he's cute and he looks menacing. He's very limited mobility. But I like him. The bag she's been in. So we went to Charlie's collectible show and somebody there sells Legos. And these are like custom made Legos, I think. I think they like paint them or something, I don't know. Or like they sculpt them or whatever. I don't know. But it's the call. Like look at her. Just all see her. And how wonderful she is. Like they have like her headband, they have her armband. The armband isn't exactly correct. And the headband is correct enough, and so is the necklace. That's what everyone remembers. The armbands aren't correct, but they do have like the little blue line for her cuff. Her skirt. Her little sandals. Oh, she's adorable and I love her. She came on like this little thing. I think you can click her on too. And she's also like holding an emerald. I love her. She's gonna go like right next to Chaos and his other emeralds. She's great. I don't want to put her up there. I'm afraid she'll fall. She's so tiny. What if I lose her? I love her too much. I love to call too much. And also, it's like the first time like I've been out and about and I found the call merch. I find Chow merch, but not the call merch. So I'm legit about to like just start designing and making like the call merch because I need it in my life. The next thing I have is this. We also got this at Charlie's Collectible Show. It's by Biggies. It's pretty much, it's like a little pop magnet collectible. They have other ones. So, like, there's Sonic. There's Tails, obviously, I have him. Shadow, and this one has Silver. And then I saw two other different Tailses. And then, because now that I, like, follow this brand online, I see their ads now. So they've got, like, a classic Eggman, a classic, a modern Eggman. They have classic Amy, modern Amy. Does it come with? Okay, so it comes with what I think is a little stand. Pop that out first. Hard to open it. Says join the exciting world, download an app, earn points and report or redeem them, and create like I guess your own little avatar. Stand included for display. Provides an alternative with a magnet sticker for wall mounting. So there I can mount him on my wall. Will I? Probably not. This is like the little stand he comes with. Okay. Get him. So he's got like little poppy pops. Like right there. Okay. Gonna figure out how to get it in here. Alright. So we have this. It is, I think it's chemical plant. Yeah, that's chemical plant. The other side is Sonic. This is a very, very thick. He's weighty. Like this is weighty. Yeah, like he's weighty because like he's magnetic, and I can put tails on here. Goes in. Yeah, it's like this. So, like you put it in like this. Alright, so this is I think a wall mount. Joy with every piece is what this says. Earn points and redeem. Oh, okay, so this is a scratch rewards. Alright, we'll do the scratch rewards. Do I have something for scratching though? I have a nail file. I think a nail file should work for scratching. So, join the exciting world. Download. So it's a code. So I think you download the app and then you input this code. Alright. Yeah, it says keep this code for redemption in an app. Alright. I don't know if I'll do that, but that's cool. I kinda wish it came with instructions for the magnetic wall mount. Reversible metal magnet. Oh, the magnetic sticker goes on the wall. So this goes on the wall, and then I put that on the wall. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if I'll ever use that. Maybe. We'll put it in this little cute little envelope for now. I'll clean trash. That, I have pretty much unboxed everything. That's cool. Now my husband can't be like, you have so many things you haven't opened yet. And I'm like, I just opened all of them. I spent an hour and a half doing it. Like, cutting this way. So we've got 9 Metal Sonic. The trip that has been open previously, there's an extra one I'll be giving away at Sonic Expo now. Amy, we've got my little Kirby's and Jet, a Tet deck, Megalore Kirby, and Bronco's very happy. He's so happy. And we've got Amy, who is just here. And so, yeah, that is all the things. And I'm very, very happy. Got this adorable decal. My husband is screaming once again. And now we're going to take a moment. One, thank all the Patreon and Ko-fi supporters. I don't know if you can hear my husband screaming in the background at his TV. And then I'm going to take a moment to put everything in a spot. Amy and Silver are going to go to their shelves. All my tailses are going to go to that shelf, which means I need to reorganize that shelf. But first and foremost, many thanks to my Patreon Ko-fi supporter, TwdTeacakes, Axel1154, Kaleidoscope Chick, Cassy G, Jdsj, Axel Alcaraz, Pizza Nene, SemiRandomSevens, and Micah. You're all wonderful and awesome. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, avoid ice if you can, and yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, this is gonna be fun putting away everything. Do 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 do.